Hello YouTube, Artist Loaded here. Looking at a game, 7 Days to Die. It's a game I've had a long time, but I think it deserves a video series on its own right. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately of 7 Days to Die, and I must admit it gave me ideas of I want to build. The ultimate aim for this series is to build a base that can stand the test of time. And what I mean by that is pretty much every 7 days, a big horde of zombies will come along and pretty much wipe through your base, whatever you've got standing. So the idea is to build something which, as the game progresses and gets more difficult, we'll be able to sustain that and look after ourselves. And also, as a secondary bonus, fingers crossed I won't die either. It's not hardcore mode, so if I die, it's not game over as such. But I do want to try and survive that as much as possible. I did previously record a video, but for some reason it's corrupted, so I've started again. But to be honest, all I did was the first missions. As you can see, I've pretty much travelled probably 5 minutes max. The trader is literally just over there, so at some point I'll probably go and visit. I decided I was gonna settle around here. As you can see, I've put some blocks down there to finish. I think it was the 4th quest, and this is the spot. For me personally, I love being in the forest, like this biome. This is my favourite by far, so that's why I kind of settled for here. Also, obviously the water, it's close to the trader, and it's got all the resources we need. We've got stone, trees. There's not very many zombies around. There's one lurking right there now. Hopefully I've got enough arrows to... No, I don't, but let's make some arrows. There we go, we've got plenty coming now. And like I say, for me it's the perfect spot really. I might change my mind when I start getting destroyed, but... I keep seeing people doing headshots and drop it. Oh, there we go, did it. And actually drop them in one shot. I must be missing those shots because I tend to spend a lot of arrows on zombies. I think I just got over it. Whoa. That planted him anyway. They're quite easy to kill. I don't need to kill that deer yet, because I need a cooking pot anyway before I took her head off. She gives a good head anyway. Sorry about the pun. Like I said, we're going to collect all the resources I think we're going to need, and then we're going to look at eventually building some kind of base. And I'm probably going to build it along this kind of route, because it's all nice and flat, plenty of stone, plenty of trees, and hopefully we'll have a nice looking base very soon, and hopefully the video won't corrupt again, which would be a bigger bonus. But just going to start collect all the resources, and what I'll do, rather than bore you to death with chopping trees and whacking rocks, I'll get back to you with some sort of base just to survive the first night really. So I'll see you in a little while. Well, as you can see, built what some might call a base and others would call a wall around a person. The idea is to ultimately survive the first night by just kind of crouching away. Ideally I would have had a roof on here, but it will be secure-ish to begin with. There's a door this way, so obviously that's an exit, that's going to be an exit. I'm not going to put the fire on tonight just in case. That'll be all levelled up. I'm going to obviously put the walls up higher, probably have a roof going over the top, and then this bottom floor will also, I'm going to put some wood frames down and reinforce them. If I would do that, start doing that now, just so that it can't really be tunnelled, or no one can actually tunnel the zombies. That's not under it. Just because I know in the past that's been an issue with some of the bases I've built. Like I say, the AI might have changed a lot. This base might not even work anymore. Not that I've even tested it, but the idea, this will be the inner chamber, which will be super secure. Then the outside will probably have some kind of pitfall traps of some sort. I don't know. Don't really want to go into digging big caverns. No, I want to try and build a cost-effective base more than anything. Like I said, I'm going to have to pretty much hide away for the rest of the night. And I should be safe. Fingers crossed. You never know. What we'll do, when we come to the next day, I'll gather some more resources, build the base up so it's nice and secure for night 2. And then probably day 3 I'll probably start looking at exploring, trying to get some of the recipes maybe. I definitely need a cooking pot at some stage. And hopefully try and find some desert area so I can get some yucca plants because they're good at keeping you going until you can get that cooking pot. A few things I've got in mind. Whether I get that done by day 3 I'm not sure. I definitely need a base up and running before day 7. With some kind of defences, probably spikes to begin with. So it's a lot of wood collecting. Apart from that, I think we'll be good certainly for the first week. But you never know, and I'll try and record as much of it as possible just in case. It's like the night's dropping now. I'm gonna call it a day for this first video. And when I come back on, I'll certainly start recording again, and we'll see what happens. You just never know. That's what I love about this game. There's always something hiding. It's like the dogs. They send terrors through me in this game. But like usual, if you've liked, please give us a like for the video. If you've got any suggestions, ideas, tips, any kind of comment, just leave a comment below. And if you'd like to see the rest of the series and future games, which I'll be looking at, mostly survival, tycoon, those kind of games, please subscribe because I'll be putting out more content very soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.